If you're on this page, you're checking out this book, The 100K Sports Coach. And you might be asking yourself, who is this guy? Why is he even talking about this? Well, let me introduce myself. My name's Anj Bourgeois, and I'm the founder of Catching Made Simple. On there, I go by Coach Bougie. And I have had the privilege and opportunity to make content for about 2 years now. Have grown to just over 300,000 subscribers and followers across channels. You can see I just hit 65,000 on YouTube, which is really cool. And a lot of it has been doing short form, vertical style video like this. And while I've been making all these videos, I've been able to make a full-time income doing two things. One, coaching catchers through having a program that I then give video review feedback on. And two, selling courses that actually take all of the knowledge that I have and package it up in a really easy to understand and follow model. So those are the two things primarily that I've done to help make over $100,000 in the past year. And so when we look at this, you can see over the past year from August to July, I've made over $100,000. So I'm not just out here trying to tell you something that I haven't done. I have been eating, sleeping, and breathing how do you build a legitimate online sports coaching business in a way that's not scammy or pushy or doesn't get results. I've been obsessed with this for the past 2 years, and I've built a really solid system that gets great results for clients where I'm thrilled to work with them and they're thrilled to pay me because of the results. You can go check out a lot of them on my testimonials page on my YouTube if you are curious and want to learn more too. And not only have I built Catching Made Simple, but I've also built another company called Not Your Average Baseball Camp. And this has been a super fun one. Not only has it given us an incredible opportunity to inspire kids and help them love baseball and help parents and kids connect through baseball, but it's also given me an incredible opportunity to meet a ton of other baseball coaches. You can see some of them right here, and these guys have become some of my very best friends. And every time we get together at Not Your Average Baseball Camp, we mastermind on content and business and what we're seeing with kids and parents and how we can help them improve their life and how we can ultimately change the game of baseball and change youth sports and ultimately make a bigger impact. Out of this, I have shared a lot of the best business practices that I have with a lot of the coaches and have helped them build their own programs. And based off of everything that I've learned and everything that I've been talking about with those coaches, I have been systematizing and packaging a playbook of what I would do if I was to build it again, knowing everything that I know now. And out of all of this, building my own business, helping other people build their businesses, and systematizing everything, I have created this, the 100K Sports Coach book, the proven playbook that I used to grow my business to over $100,000 a year, and the playbook that I am helping to have other people implement as well for themselves. And you can do this without sending hundreds of DMs or spending all day at a field. You actually can do this. There are enough people in the world that want your help and that are willing to pay for it if you are actually good at coaching your skill. Now, there's 3 main reasons that I believe the model inside of this book is going to change all of youth sports. And the first one is this. It's that people misallocate their time and their energy and their money to things like showcases rather than skill development. But as more quality coaches come online and talk about how it's more important to develop skill than go to showcases, especially early on, that tide is shifting more towards skill development. And as a result, there's more demand for skill development. Now, when people think about getting skill development, they typically think about getting in-person lessons. But that leads me right into point number 2. And that is that skill development is actually easier to achieve online or remote rather than in person. And this is really crazy for a lot of people to believe, but I promise it actually works better. And part of the reason is because typically when you do an in-person lesson, you go for 60 minutes, 1 time a week, and then you don't do anything the whole rest of the week. And so then when you come back, then you repeat all the same things that you didn't practice during the week. Or if you did practice during the week, you did it wrong. And so then we're having to break all those habits. Well, if you do it remote, you can have consistent feedback throughout the week, working on the right things in the right order with feedback from the right coach, giving you the right information, and you're practicing every day or at least 3 times a week. And when it comes to skill development, especially in youth sports, it really is something where getting reps and building muscle memory the correct way is going to have the biggest impact more than anything else. And so you can actually achieve it better through remote coaching than in person. You're never going to replace in-person lessons, but if you can get the best teacher or one of the best coaches in the world to help you at home, there's so much value in that. And the third thing, the thing that I'm probably the most passionate about is this. It's getting parents on the same side as their kids. Because ultimately, I tell parents this at NYABC, if you're a parent, you are approaching a cliff that you will not recover from until your kid turns 30. And typically this cliff happens when the kid is about 13 years old. And that cliff is that your kid no longer thinks that you're cool. And so especially if a parent has a kid and they love baseball or football or basketball or they love a sport, a parent can use you, a coach who's great and cares about the impact on the kids and the skill development of the kids and the quality of person that they're becoming. They can use you as a third party, trusted third party, to coach and to be a mentor to them in their life. And then while they do that, they get to be on the same side, looking at the phone together, looking at the video together. And rather than the parent saying, hey, Johnny, you're dribbling the ball too high, he can film the video, turn it around, be on the same side and say, hey, Johnny, what do you see about the video? What do you think Coach Jeff would say about this? And now they're having a communication, question-centered relationship that's going to set them up so that they can have harder conversations as they get into high school and college and beyond. But many parents and kids never get that communication pattern established, and so they never get it. But through sports, through the thing that the kid loves, we can create that, and you can have a tremendous impact not only on the kid's athletic career, but on their relationship with their parents and ultimately their confidence in themselves. So it is an incredible opportunity to be able to make an impact and go deep with a few kids or even with multiple kids. I've had over 100 people through my program, but go very deep and make a significant impact and help ultimately change their lives. So if you are a coach and you are interested in building something similar to what I have built with Catching Made Simple, you're not going to find a better playbook than this. And if you would think that it would be valuable to buy me lunch or buy me a coffee and learn everything that I've learned, then consider this that. Because even if we were to sit together for an hour, I promise I could not put everything together in as concise and as valuable of a package as it is when it's in written word with images, with AI prompts that will help you move the ball forward. If you're thinking about it and you like what I've done with Catching Made Simple, go check out some of my videos there. And you want to build something similar, this is the playbook. And I would highly recommend going and grabbing it. Thanks for watching the video. If you're still here, you should probably go get the book. And then once you read it, reach out to me and maybe I can help you actually implement it, because it makes a big difference in not only your life, but can also make a huge difference in all the kids and parents that you will impact as you build this legitimate service-based business.